Let's go ahead and call the meeting to order. Minutes were sent out electronically. Everyone should have received them. Any corrections, changes? No. Jim?
Correction, page 17, line 22, the name of Jennifer Kirk should be changed to Kerr, K-E-R-R. This is Jeff.
You're not on display.
Lynn, did you have a change?
No, I was going to make a motion.
Any other corrections or changes? Otherwise, we have a motion from Lynn to approve the minutes, so I need a second. Second? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Correspondence this evening, we have 4 individuals excused: Dale Lingenfelter, Jim Vena, Aiden O'Connor, and Jeff Williams. We have 1 disciplinary action. The Department of Health is advised that as a result of an investigation, Donald Boudoir, B-I-R-D-O-U, of Norfolk, New York, EMT number 378287, has had his certification revoked for 1 year. Effective April 23rd, 2013, revocation is stayed. Is assessed a civil penalty of $2,000 for violations of Part 800, Section 16, Paragraph C. No other correspondence this evening. No other course applications. We do have some course sponsorship renewals, which we'll take at the bottom of the agenda. We have no CON committee this evening report. So from an executive committee perspective, we have very brief discussions, and those topical items will be brought up by the respective chair. So we'll take the executive director report from Tim Marabli.
Hopefully everybody has a copy. Reason for the seating setup tonight, we have emergency medical dispatch. It started today and it goes for the next 2 days. Over the last several years, that class has grown in popularity. So we had, I said 35, probably 40 people here today. We actually had to cap that class. We have people coming from as far as New Milford, Connecticut PD to take the class. They wrapped up at 5:30 tonight, so it didn't give us a chance to reconfigure the room. Everybody should have a copy. A couple things: EMS award nominations. The committee convened at 5 p.m. tonight, and I'll defer to Lynn for her report on that in a few minutes. Reminder, folks: EMS memorial tomorrow down at the plaza. Hopefully rain holds off on that. Busy spring training-wise here. Lots of stuff going on, and that's the way I like to see it. If you saw the parking lot today here, we had about 40 dispatchers. We had an EMT class, and we had ACLS and PALS going on at the same time. You had to take a spot. You had to pick a. It was tough parking out there today, but that's what we like to see, I think. So that's basically it. The rest is self-explanatory. If anybody has a question, I'll be happy to answer it. Otherwise, that will conclude my report.
Any questions for our executive director? Thanks, Tim. Treasurer's report, Mr. Brent.
Mine would be even briefer, probably. We're still in very good shape. Total assets over $600,000. Liabilities of just over $6,000, leaving us with a fund balance of about $611,000. Receivables that we have are all within the 0 to 30, 30 to 60 day range, so we're really in good shape, and there are no new bills for approval this month. So unless you have any questions, I have nothing further.
Questions for the treasurer? All right, thank you, Rich. Take the report of the group purchasing relationship with Mohawk. Steve Carl.
We had purchasing of approximately $1,900 in the last month. However, there was a credit applied back against that in the previous month through some returned merchandise. That dropped that down to about $1,000, so it was a very small month for us.
Questions for Steve? Thank you. We'll take the medical director, the REMAC, and the academic committee reports together. Dr. Daly?
Just a very brief report for a change. This will surprise you. Our PDA project goes forward. We continue to work on getting that PDF updated, and we'll continue to keep you updated as that process goes on in terms of researching funding there. And frankly, that's the only thing that's finished.
Okay. Anyone have a question for Dr. Daly? Okay. Report of State EMS Council, Rich or Steve?
All I've heard is that we may meet in the autumn, but no date has been established for a meeting at this time.
Questions or comments on that? Thank you, Rich. Nurses Committee, Anne Marie.
We're meeting this Thursday.
Okay. Any report of the MCI Committee? Have we-
We're scheduled to have a meeting tonight, but our signals got crossed. But for all the counties, if you have any changes to the Reno EMS mutual aid plan you want to make, get them into us. We're just doing our yearly update on the plan and hope to have it done by next month.
Any questions for Jim on MCI? Jim, do you have any updates on membership or issues? Okay. QI Committee did not meet, so no report. We do have a report of the Awards Committee. Lynn?
Committee met tonight, and the following individuals will be awarded the regional awards. BLS provider is Heather Younes, Younes, from Ashland. ALS provider is Ray. Huh?
What he said.
Faluzek, okay. The RN of the year is Anne Marie Cross. The doctor is Stephen Hassett. Yes, okay. Dispatcher is Wesley Whedon, recently retired from City of Albany. The Weber Leadership Award, Aiden O'Connor. Agency of the Year is Wilton. And EMS Educator is myself.
Great. Any questions for Lynn? Okay. Take the county reports, Albany.
Nothing to report.
Columbia County.
Nothing to report.
Greene County. Don't disappoint me, Dave.
Okay. As advertised, we had our EMS Appreciation Day. Food was very good. And we announced our picks for the awards to be set up here. And we also had a CME on the new sphere of community EMS.
Great.
That's it.
Mr. Chairman, if I may say that Greene County was the most prolific in their nominations of excellence in the community.
Thanks for leading that charge, Lynn. Thanks for all those submissions, Dave. Rensselaer County, where's Jim?
Right. No report.
No report.
Well done. Continue the thing, no report.
You finally got a name.
Is anybody here to represent Schenectady County? Jim's
No
absence?
report.
No report, thank you. We have 3 course sponsorship renewals that we need a motion and approval on. I'll read all 3 of them, and unless anyone objects, we'll just take them as a single motion. The first one is for Town of Colony EMS. The second is for the Saratoga County EMS Council, and the third is for Albany Fire Department. Any questions, discussions, or objections? Dave?
I move the approval of these course applications.
Thank
I'll
you.
second that.
Motion. Second by Lynn. Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Anyone abstain? Motion carries. Thank you. Any new business or old business from the floor? Might beat you, Kev. Not just saying.
We'll say.
Motion to adjourn. Lynn, second. All in favor?
Aye.